seemed like the lineup started to build some confidence in those last couple of games in Tampa Bay against the Rays. They brought that into last night's game against the A's, and having the MVP back, that's got to inject some confidence, more confidence into this lineup.
Well, I think it really does, Chris. But, you know, when you talk about a lineup that's struggling to score runs, you start pressing when you get RBI opportunities. I remember a hit from DJ LeMahieu in Tampa, which kind of got everybody to relax a little bit. And since that swing of the bat, the offense has been swinging better. Cabrera had a good night the last couple of nights. You got Gleyber Torres with the hardest hit ball that he had last night with his home run. So you're starting to see a lineup that won through probably 6 or 7 with Bader back in there and all the energy that he is bringing. They got a swagger again. They got a confidence again. And it also helps when you're facing the Oakland A's and their pitching staff. They've really struggled this year.
Yeah, I was going to go there next, Flash, as a follow-up, and that is you could look at the Yankees facing the Oakland A's, who have 8 wins on the season and the worst bullpen in the league, and their starters only have 2 wins through the first 36 games. You throw that all on the hopper, but Flash, also, yeah, you have to play who's in front of you. And when you, how important is confidence? That's the question right there when you step into the batter's box.
Well, Chris, it's no secret when you're a hitter at the major league level, you know who's the opposing pitcher is. I mean, is it Chris Sale when he's been dominant? You know, you can say Garrett Cole when he's been dominant as a hitter. You know, when you walk up there, you're going to have to battle. And if you can mix in one hit, you're probably going to feel good about yourself. I mentioned last night in the keys to the game, it was a race to the bat rack last night for the Yankees, because you look at the numbers for the starters for the Oakland A's, ERA over 7. The bullpen guys are not much better. So these are the pitchers that you have to get it done against. And you're right, you play the schedule that's put in front of you. But we saw the Yankees with the 4 home runs last night. It's no coincidence they're facing a pitching staff that's down and doesn't have a lot of major league talent. But, you know, those are the guys you got to really get the work done against.
Yeah, that just put a visual in my head of all the Yankees kind of elbowing each other, getting to the bat rack. Very well put there. How about Clark Schmidt? He did have a great, he's still looking for his first win, Flash, but he did have a decent outing in his last time out. How could he build on that today?
Chris, he's showing some improvement, but in my opinion, I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement for Clark Schmidt. And when you look at the breakdown of the pitches that he throws his sweeper, his knuckle curve, his slider an awful lot. I feel like he's got a better fastball, a better two-seam fastball than he maybe thinks he does. And I know the numbers against the fastball and cutter have not been good this year. I think the batting average around 400 against those pitches. But I think fastball command has not been great. And I think if a guy like Clark Schmidt really breaks down Garrett Cole and how he dissects a lineup, it starts with his 4-seam fastball and it starts with command. And I think if Clark Schmidt would graduate to that level and say, you know what, I'm going to establish my fastball the first time through the lineup and really locate it, I think everything else would fall into place. So he has been better lately, but I think there's a high ceiling for him.
All right, Flash, let's focus now on the Yankees bullpen, who are out to a great start this season. Who has impressed you the most so far?
Well, I think Michael King and Marinaccio are the 2 guys, and, you know, they were both hurt at the end of last year. Obviously, they were not part of that playoff roster, and when I look at both of those, they're just incredible weapons right now. We saw Marinaccio in last night's game. The changeup always plays, the good slider, and the fastball velocity is better than you think because he really throws his changeup a lot, and that fastball will jump on you. And Michael King, with the ability to go multiple innings, righties, lefties, a little deceptive delivery, and I know Aaron Boone doesn't have the option of using him night in and night out because they're being careful coming back from the injury, but both of those guys showing that they're going to be real difference makers if they can stay healthy the whole year.